Surah Alkahf is a chapter that opens by praising Allah for revealing a book that is straight, without any crookedness. It reminds us that the Quran is both a warning and a glad tidings, a warning to those who deny the truth, and a promise of eternal reward for those who believe and do righteous deeds. The surah immediately teaches humility. Humans must not speak with certainty about the unseen without saying, if Allah wills. One of the central stories is the story of the people of the cave. These were young believers who fled their society because their people worship idols. They prayed, "Our Lord, grant us mercy from yourself and guide us in our affair." Allah caused them to sleep for many years, protecting them from persecution. When they awoke, they did not even know how long they had slept. Their story is a sign of Allah's power to preserve, protect, and resurrect. It also teaches that faith sometimes requires courage, separation from falsehood, and trust in divine care. The surah then shifts to a parable of two men and their gardens. One man was blessed with two lush gardens, but arrogance filled his heart. He said, "I am greater than you in wealth and might," and doubted the day of judgment. His believing companion reminded him to say, "What Allah wills. There is no power except with Allah." Eventually, the arrogant man's garden was destroyed, teaching that worldly wealth is temporary, while righteous deeds are everlasting. Another major narrative is the journey of Musa, Moses, with a mysterious servant of Allah, known as Alkahf. Musa seeks knowledge and asks to follow him, but Alkahf warns him, "You will not be able to have patience with me." Through 3 events, damaging a boat, taking the life of a boy, and repairing a wall, Allah teaches Musa that divine wisdom often lies behind events we do not understand. What seems harmful may be protection, and what seems unfair may be justice in a form we cannot yet see. The surah then tells the story of Dhul-Qarnayn, a just and powerful ruler whom Allah gave means and authority. He traveled to the east and west, establishing justice. When a people asked him to protect them from the corruption of Gog and Magog, he built a massive barrier of iron and molten copper. He said, "This is a mercy from my Lord," and reminded them that when Allah's promise comes, even this barrier will crumble. This teaches that true power belongs only to Allah, and human strength is temporary. Throughout the surah, Allah contrasts the fleeting nature of this world with the permanence of the hereafter. Wealth and children are described as the adornment of worldly life. But righteous deeds are better in reward and hope. The surah paints a vivid picture of the day of judgment, when a record of deeds will be laid open and people will say, "What is this book that leaves nothing small or great except it has recorded it?" The surah closes by reminding us that even if the oceans were ink, they would not suffice to write the words of Allah. And it ends with a simple, powerful formula for success. Whoever hopes to meet his Lord, let him do righteous deeds and not associate anyone in the worship of his Lord.